Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2023 Riverstone Signature Edition 41RL. This is a video that many of you have been asking me to do over the last few months. We finally got one in. This is the one that actually is going into main production, I guess you would say. The first one we did a few little short videos on, and the factory actually did a little video on, was a prototype that they built back in, I think it was September if I remember right. But we got the first one that actually went into production. Again, these are a limited edition version. I believe it's like around 125 or 150 of these were to be built for the 2023 year. So I just wanted to do a quick walk around here with you, just to kind of show you what it looks like all closed up. Then we're gonna go right back inside here and go over the inside. Then we're gonna come back over the outside in detail with it all opened up so you can see what that looks like. And then we will close up the RV at the end so you can see what it looks like all closed up as well. So we're gonna head inside here. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are up inside the brand new 2023 Riverstone Signature 41RL Fifth Wheel here. This is Forestriver and Riverstone's highest line of fifth wheel. So we're gonna start here in the downstairs and kind of spin our way through. So a lot of the things you're going to see in this Riverstone Signature are different and unique to the Signature series, possibly not available on the regular Riverstone Legacies, Riverstone Reserve scenario. So some of the things like the dinette table, the countertops, the furniture, the cabinetry, things like that. So starting out over here in our big slide. So this is the awning side or door side of the RV here. So it has a different dinette table. It's kind of rounded. You have your traditional freestanding chairs there. Solid surface countertop or tabletop there. There's an electric outlet, USB charger ports there. Huge windows overlooking that awning side of your RV right there. Those windows are dual pane safety glass windows throughout the RV. Very, very nice here in this back area. Huge, almost panoramic kind of view going on back through this area. So hopefully wherever you got this thing parked up, you're gonna have a beautiful view. Furniture-wise, this is also a little bit more of an upgraded furniture compared to the regular Riverstone. And again, the regular Riverstone, super nice. But they did go with a softer, a little bit more padded leather type of material here. Power theater seat, USB charger ports, storage, all that type of stuff, which you do have kind of the same thing in the regular Riverstone, but this is a different, softer material. Sofa in the back, also again, similar to what's in the regular Riverstone, but has that little bit wider arms, does have a softer, more padded material. And then this will actually flip out, make into a big bed as well, just like the other Riverstone. So you could sleep a couple guests back here. Now kind of looking up top here at our ceiling area, we have a 110 volt ceiling fan instead of a 12 volt version. You'll also notice the air conditioner returns on each side. The unit comes standard with 3 ducted Truma ACs. Whisper quiet kind of setup here. Very, very nice system. A little bit more efficient than the other brand as well. So nice little setup. You have beautiful cabinets in this model and a lot of storage space up there as well. Just kind of looking around back here, you have electric outlets next to the theater seat, another one there on each side of your sofa. You do have little soft touch lights down there, some controls. You have day and night roller shades. So you got your day part and your night part. Again, dual pane windows. You'll notice also you'll have window seals in your Riverstone where you don't typically have that in a lot of other brands. That's in large part due to the fact that these are 3¼ inch thick sidewalls. Most fifth wheel brands that are luxury type of fifth wheels are usually only 2 inch, and in your ultralight style are typically only 1.5 inches. But here you're roughly 3¼ inches thick. Samsung Smart TV there, sound bar, electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater, but you can have the light part on or you can have the heat part on. It comes with this very large ottoman here. This actually has storage in it as well, so you can store some stuff. I didn't unwrap it, but I did kind of open it up a little bit. Kind of feels like a vinyl-y type of material. Pretty nice setup though. The floor in the Riverstone is kind of unique to the Signature series. Again, different from the other version. And even in the slide-out floor over there, it has that same material. The waterfall edge island here, very, very beautiful setup here. There is an electric outlet down underneath of there, so if you needed to plug something in there, you could. We do have a drawer down below here. You can see these cabinet drawers and stuff are even more upgraded than what you find in the other versions. Dishwasher. They use this in a lot of the Riverstone models. This is a very cool feature. A lot of people love that. Almost forgot, behind the TV area, we have the large Murphy pantry here. So you have a motion light up there you can turn on and off. You do have quite a bit of shelf space, subwoofer for that sound bar down there, some electric outlet stuff in here as well. Now this has a travel lock back in behind here, and it's just right up here to lock that in place. Now here you also have some really nice pull-out drawers, soft close drawer guides, magnetic catches as well. We'll pop up a couple pictures of this too, so you can kind of see this a little better than just in the camera here. You have the very large Insignia oven, and this has a light built in, glass front, little blue lights above the knobs there, and then you have the 4-burner gas stovetop. Again, beautiful solid surface countertops, really nice backsplash here as well. You have storage around your convection microwave. And yes, that is a convection microwave, so you can cook or microwave either one. It actually keeps trying to connect to the Bluetooth on my phone. Along with this refrigerator, this is a Samsung refrigerator, and it also tries to connect to the Bluetooth on my phone. Not really tried to set that up yet to see what it actually does, but it has been trying. And seeing in the picture here, Samsung refrigerator part on top, freezer on bottom, does have an ice maker, and you also have some storage up above that. Now looking here at your entry doorway area here. So you on the left side, you got steps going up into your bathroom bedroom area. But here right at the entryway, we do have some little coat hooks here. You have a little storage area here, but your Dyson cordless vac is right here. And just down below, electric box with breakers and fuses. And then you have a little cubby area down here also. Propane leak detector down there as well. Over here, we have our little control center. So we have ceiling fan controls, our awning control here, and our second awning control here. Just hit the out button, the thing goes out, hit the in button, it comes in. You can stop it in between, LED light strips, all that type of stuff. These are the Girard power awnings, really nice setup. The Firefly system that they use in all of the Riverstones. We'll go over that when we come back in to close it up. Slide buttons for the 2 upstairs electric rooms. Inverter button, Truma on-demand water heater control. And then up above, you have some more storage up there. And same thing over here. Again, the unit has 3 ACs. So just kind of looking up here at the ceiling, you can see the middle AC returns up there. Some really beautiful hang down pendant lights. And those pendant lights there match the one above your dinette area. A lot of crown molding along your roofline edges. Step lights going up the step area there. A little window right before you get to your hallway area. Again, these windows open. You'll see these little things here. These are temperature sensors for your air conditioner. For example, one there, and I think there might be one somewhere else. We'll maybe find that in our journey here. Oh, one other thing. The window in the door does have the pull-down Lippert shade. So you do have that shade built into that window as well. Wide screen door. It's roughly a 32-inch wide entry door, so it's a little bigger than some. A lot of them are like 28 or 30, but here you're a little bit bigger. Big metal grab handle there as well. Now on the left right here, stepping up into our hallway, we do have the washer dryer closet area here. See if I can get this open here while I'm trying to work this camera. All right. So you have side-by-side washer dryer down here. Some shelf space up above for all your cleaning utensils and stuff you might need. And again, pretty heavy-duty magnetic holders there too. Now we have a sliding door for our bathroom area here. So you slide that over for privacy. Now this is pretty cool. Let's step in here and just kind of get in the area here. So we have a really nice backlit mirror. You do have a turbo exhaust fan up here, AC in here, skylight up above as well. Solid surface countertops, backsplash, 3 drawers, and some storage down here. Light controls over here, electric outlet, and your fan controls. Little towel holder as well. Now kind of checking out this shower. This shower is huge for an RV shower. This thing here, I'd say 2 people could probably fit in here pretty comfortably. But you have a shower bar here. It is adjustable for height and stuff. Sliding glass doors. Heavy duty porcelain toilet with the nicer, heavier duty lid as well. And then right back here, we have some more linen space, storage space stuff here. And quite a bit all the way down. And there's a heat duct as well, kind of coming out of the cabinet area right there. What a pretty beautiful bathroom there. Love that shower. And there's a decent amount of room in there as well to get in and out and get dressed and stuff. Now here is the best part about the camper. Love this, the bedroom area here. So bedroom wise, we have the Camper King bed, roughly 72 by 80 if I remember correctly. Lots of pillows, nice little throw on it. You do have a little bit of storage down here on the side with a little end table. Electric outlet, USB charger port, and light controls. And then you have that third temperature sensor control there as well. directional reading lights. Love how they colored and did that back bedroom wall area there. No windows in that section, so you don't have to worry about that light coming in and waking you up in the morning right there. You do have quite a bit of drawer space, cabinet space, hanging closet space, all here at the foot of the bed. So that all over there is part of a slide that is also part of the washer dryer area. One big slide that goes in and out there. The TV also raises up, and there is storage behind the TV as well. And you have a Jensen Smart TV up here in the bedroom. Just kind of looking at our ceiling up here, we do have the Whisper Quiet ACs up here as well. And again, you can see those returns. All LED recessed lighting up here as well. Over here on this side of the bed, you also again have a little bit of storage down there. You have electric outlet, USB charger ports. And again, the bed does raise up. Tons of room in this bedroom to maneuver around here. Get up, get dressed. Sometimes you just want to be away from your partner a little bit. You start to get on each other's nerves. You have a little reading area, seating area up here. So, or even a little workstation, whatever you want to use it for. You guys can, somebody can be down at the other end of the camper watching their show, and somebody else can be up here, doing work or watching a show up here. Just close the door, get a little privacy. You do have a little seat up here. Ottoman does have some storage in it as well. Electric fireplace up here, which is again another fancy little electric space heater. I ran out of daylight, but it was a pretty nice view here. You could see out, you had window behind you, the windshield out the front of the RV. Again, day-night roller shades up here, directional reading lights up here as well. More AC ducts even up in this section right here. Down below is the little Wi-Fi control. And I did also find out here recently that you can actually subscribe to a service with this thing. It's designed, I guess, to connect to a campground's free Wi-Fi too. But apparently you can also call them and do like a month-to-month service is what I'm being told. I got to do a little more checking into that, but that's kind of cool. And here you have another pull-out drawer. USB charger ports, light switches, electric outlet, solar charge controller right there. And this one has the standard solar charge controller, 30 amp with I think it's a 200 watt solar panel on the roof. But they do offer what they call an ultimate solar package. Definitely check into that. I'll list that info down below for you if that does interest you at all. But take in the view, very, very pretty unit. All right, so we are going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside, check out this beautiful paint job that they did, and go over some details out there. And then we're going to come back in here and close it up for you as well and see what's going on. Love that counter there. All right, we are back on the outside of the brand new 2023 Riverstone Signature 41RL Fifth Wheel here. And I'm going to start here in the door side, kind of spin our way around. So first things up, this is a unique paint job for the Riverstone Signature line. So this will be different than what you would find on the regular Legacy models or Reserve models or even the toy hauler version. So its own unique paint job. It is a little bit different from the original prototype. It now has a white base paint with your black and silver and kind of burgundy colors in there. The original prototype was kind of a gray base. So that part did change up between the original prototype and the actual production version. You still have the nice frameless dual pane windows. This was also included with the slide out awning covers, which has the metal protective wraps on them as well. Nice feature there when it's all closed up, just kind of helps protect that material. Behind the first baggage door there is two 40-pound propane tanks with the auto changeover regulator. And then just down below underneath, you can see a gas line hookup right there where you could plug in a portable grill if you wanted. We have a massive storage compartment area here on this model. Check this out. Really, really cool. Lots of room down here for all your goodies. We'll get to the other side over there and talk about that water manifold system here in a bit. You can also see electric outlet right there. Lots of steel framework in this thing here. This is a wide body heavy duty frame system. And then while we're looking here, check that out. Roughly 3¼ inch thick sidewall, R16 insulation value. Most fifth wheels are a 2-inch or 1.5 inch sidewall, and they're either an R11, 9, or 7, depending on the bead foam they use. This is a hung wall fiberglass exterior, aluminum studs roughly every 12 to 16 inches on center. You also have aluminum studs in your roof and aluminum studs in your floor joists. A lot of brands cheapen up and go to wood in their roof and floor, and then they also cheapen up and glue together their sidewalls with the lamination process. That's when you got to really start worrying about delam. Here you're in more of a custom style coach. Beautiful, beautiful setup here. Awning wise, you have two power awnings right here. These are the Girard power awnings. You can hit the button, they'll come out automatically, and hit the button and they will go in automatically as well. They also have an LED light strip on the bottom of the outer part of the tube. Nice little setup there. And again, they will kind of roll in and out by hitting the button all by themselves. Pretty cool. When they do close up, they have kind of a metal casing for them as well to kind of protect them. And you can kind of see those things starting to go in here. We'll check out some other stuff while they are rolling in. You have the black glass entry door. This entry door does have a window in it. Also Lippert thin shade available for that, so you can pull down a shade and block out the light if you want to. You have the More Ride entrance step here, which comes down, touches the ground, rated for 500 pounds. This step has the shock assist on it, so it's pretty easy to go in and out as well. Large folding entry handle to help get you up and down there. And then the entry door handle lock also has a touchpad on it as well. You can see in that picture popping up there. But you can see we closed up that first awning right there. Pretty cool little setup. Now looking down below here, you can see this is a triple axle unit. And right here you have aluminum wheels, disc brakes, tire pressure monitoring system also on the unit. And then you also have the More Ride independent suspension system here. Now you can see in that picture that's popping up there, again, that More Ride suspension system. It's a really nice heavy duty suspension system here on all three axles. Again, each wheel is kind of independent of itself. I would definitely recommend checking out the More Ride website there for some really good detailed information about that. For you extended stay or full-time type of customers who are really traveling around the country a lot, that is a really nice feature to add to an RV. It is standard on the Signature model. It is, however, an option on the Riverstone and Riverstone Legacy version, not available on the Reserve version. But very cool if you are going to travel. If you're just going to take this and park it someplace and let it sit, probably not worth spending the money. But if you're going to really travel, I would definitely recommend considering it. Now you can see with both of the awnings in there, just kind of what that looks like as well. And I almost forgot to mention, just above that entry door, obviously you can see your porch light there, but in that maroon stripe up there is also one of the cameras. And you have a camera on this side, a camera on the other side, and one on the back. And they refer it as, I think it's a 270 view around, that allows you to kind of see what's going on around your RV as you are driving. That's a pretty cool feature by Voyager. You've seen that camera when we were inside, that monitor again. And I almost forgot to mention, there is a step light down there, and the midship turn signal, your Truma on-demand water heater, and an electric outlet also right there as well. The midship turn signal, definitely a really good safety feature. Again, you can see that slide topper there, kind of covering up that room, helping shade the room, repels a lot of leaves, twigs, debris, water, things like that. Really nice feature on the RV. You have kind of a motorhome style rear end. So you have a heavy duty fiberglass rear cap. You have reverse lights, LED taillights and everything. Ladder comes down nice and low, rated for 250 pounds, gets you up on top of the roof there. It has a 1/2-inch roof deck, so you can get up there, walk around. A lot of brands are 3/8 inches or less for your ultralight style brands. Really nice setup here to get up there and maneuver around. Speaking of the roof, a couple pictures here popping up, so you can see on this one here, 3 ACs, solar panel, plumbing stack vents, TV antennas, a lot of things up here, skylights and stuff. You do have to get up here from time to time and inspect and check out these seams and seals, and also maintain things up here. Very important. While we're up here peeking down this roof line, here's another quick picture. You can see where they actually paint the roof line. A lot of brands don't paint that roof line, and it's not as important on this unit where it's kind of a white setup on the base paint, but on like the other Riverstones where they use the silvers and stuff like that, it's kind of nice. They do paint down that roof line so it's not a white roof line with a silver base. Again, don't matter a whole lot on this model, but just something to point out. Here you have a hitch on the back. This is a 2-inch hitch receiver, basically rated for 300 pounds. It is not meant to haul a boat or tow something behind you. It is only meant to basically be like a little bike rack or luggage rack scenario. Now looking down underneath the bottom here, you can see your spare tire underneath of there. And you can also see your sewer hose holder as well. On the back corner back here, just behind that little baggage door, is the powered power cord reel area right here. So the power cord rolls in and out just by a push of a button there. Pretty cool. Looking down here at the back again, you can kind of see that auto level jack system and also your fresh water tank drain. Moving up in between the wheel area right here, you can see there is a little on-off valve right there, and that right there is for your ice maker. So you have that residential fridge in there, ice maker, on-off valve, and drain right here. So in case you are doing some winter camping or something, you do want to make sure you do that properly. Run some antifreeze through there, just kind of keep it protected. In the middle there, that burgundy stripe, you have your stove exhaust vent up there. Make sure you open the flapper in that so that it can blow out all the smoke. In between the slides, you have another security light there. Now, just to the right of the slide, you can see kind of above that slide out awning there is the other camera there. So you have the camera on each side and one on the back as well. Just down below here is your dump area. And this is basically where you're going to hook that Wastemaster dump hose that's in the back. Bring it up here, attach it, stick it down in the hole, and then you will come right over here to your docking station, pull your black handle first, get the nasty out, Pull your bath and galley next to kind of rinse the nasty out of the hose, and then you can store your hose back in its holder back there. Docking station here has your black tank flush, city water inlet. You also fill up your portable water tank based on which direction you turn these colored valves here. And then you got your hot and cold outside utility shower, cable satellite inlets, water filtration system, battery disconnect, a motion light in here. Pretty cool little setup. Slam lock baggage doors, so you can hook everything up by feeding it through the bottom, close your door, latch it back out of the way. The other side of the massive storage compartment area here. So looking up, there is your 1500 watt Go Power inverter. You have your water manifold system. This is a super nice feature. Allows you to turn on and off individual water lines in case of a leak. That, for you extended stay people, is definitely a game changer there. Nice feature. Again, you know, something springs a leak, you can shut it off and still camp until you can fix it. Rubber kind of diamond plate looking floor down here, and then you do have your disc brake reservoir underneath here. Up here you have your automatic leveling jack controls, and this is also how you get it on and off the truck. Some instructions here, and then you have the front hitch light switch here as well. Now this one has the generator feature on it, and that is where the generator does exhaust out at right there. Just behind this door is your battery compartment. You can put a couple batteries, well, I could put up to 4 batteries in here if you wanted to, depending on the size of the batteries you go with. They do also offer what they call an ultimate solar package, which gives you 1,000 watts of solar, a 460 amp hour lithium battery. That is one of 3 options available on the Signature. If that does interest you, it actually puts a 3,500 watt inverter and stuff in it. Pretty expensive package, but you know, kind of consider that when you are getting one of these, if you are an off-the-grid type of person. If not, don't waste the money. It already has 1 solar panel and a smaller inverter, so not a huge deal unless you're really going off the grid. Now, just on the front corner here is some very important informational stickers. I want to pop these up for you here to give you some details on the RV as well. So the very first one popping up is your main production data sticker. This has your VIN number, axle sizes, production date, but most importantly here, gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load the RV up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed that number. Next is your unloaded vehicle weight sticker, basically telling you how much the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and it also has the length on it. Next is your cargo carrying capacity sticker, basically telling you how much gear you can load into the camper before you exceed the gross weight on the first sticker. And last but not least, tire size. Here it's basically mentioning what your tire size is supposed to be on the RV, along with cold tire pressure. Very, very important to make sure you check your tire pressure. And again, you have that nice tire pressure monitoring system to help you keep up with that. One other thing on the tires here, you'll notice 17.5-inch H-rated tires. A lot of fifth wheels in this size range are only rocking 16-inch tires, and they're usually like an E or an F range tire. But here you're rolling on Goodyear tires, 17.5-inch. Really nice setup here on the front end. So you have the windshield in the bedroom area. You've seen that when we were kind of checking that out earlier. But from the outside here, you can see you have LED light strip down each side. Beautiful paint job here. You also have the light strip above your hitch pin. Now you'll also notice this is the Kurt Rotoflex hitch pin that they're rolling with on this thing. And this is a 24,000 pound gross vehicle weighted hitch. They can't do that air ride that people typically get on the regular Riverstone, because that air ride hitch is only rated for 21,000 pounds, and this camper can gross out at 24. So they basically do the Kurt here, but I do believe there's also a More Ride brand that you could do aftermarket if you'd rather have their version instead of Kurt version. But the factory does the Kurt version on this standard. Beautiful setup here. And again, this is a limited production series that they are doing for the 2023 version. So if you are interested in this, make sure you find one before they are gone. Check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They bought a handful of these. I know only so many got available to each dealer, so check them out first. They will definitely save you a ton of money. Now we're gonna go back inside. I wanna close this thing up and show you what it looks like closed real quick. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we are back inside the brand new 2023 Riverstone Signature 41RL Fifth Wheel here. And I want to show you what it looks like closed up real quick. A couple things that I did forget to mention earlier when we were in here. There are a couple little bar stools that come with it. They're currently under the bed. And you've seen that earlier in the video, under the bed there. But you could set them up right here, so you could have a couple extra guests or whatever if you need to sit around here and eat a little bit. Tire pressure monitoring system here. They use this in all the Riverstones. Nice feature. The Voyager digital wireless observation camera with the 270 degree kind of look around. I got to learn a little more about this one yet. Still not up to date on that version yet. But sounds like it's going to be pretty cool from what they are telling us. So we're going to close this thing up, and I wanted to go over a few quick things with you when you are closing this unit up. You got to come in here to your control center. So we have our Firefly center here again, our electric slide buttons here. Obviously make sure your awnings are closed, ceiling fans off, make sure your floor is clean. I can't harp on that enough. The slides will run stuff over and damage your floors if you're not careful, and pretty much any fifth wheel or travel trailer, if you got a slide out, make sure your floor is clean. Here, home screen. So on the home screen, we have a master on-off light switch here. Turns on and off almost every light in the camper. Turns off the bulk of them. You have water pump switch, 12 volt tank heater switch. So you have 12 volt tank heaters for cold weather camping. You do have your sensors for all your holding tanks displaying right here. You could put a clock on, it has a clock on here, just set the time. I have not done that. This again, generator prepped and ready, so it's set up for a generator stop start. This also had the generator on it. That's a nice option to consider. That is not a standard, but it is definitely a good option if you're traveling a lot. You do have a voltmeter here for your battery. One of your ACs is displayed on the home screen. And we're going to go to the electric switch here. So now we can kind of see what's going on with some of our electric system. Not going to get into detail there, but we're going to flip on over to lights. So here we can control a lot of the lights in here. The ones with the up and down arrows are dimmable switches. There's also some soft switches throughout the RV that control these as well. HVAC system, we're rolling on right here. Okay, so these are using the Truma AC. I honestly don't know a huge amount about these other than they are supposedly more efficient. They have dehumidifier stuff built in. On one of your ACs, you will also have your propane furnace control. There's a night mode, high-low mode, all that type of stuff. But you can control each one individually here and set your temperatures. Next is the slide and awning area, which you would typically find some of your awning stuff on here, to extend and retract your awnings. But because these have the Girard, I think they're Girard if I remember right, these control those up here. So these buttons are kind of dead buttons, unfortunately, but they're still there. The slide buttons, individual here for your hydraulic slides, but your electric rooms are going to be right here, individual as well. So you can run out one room at a time, control basically what you want. So let's turn around here and start with actually showing you what we came in here for, the room coming in and out here. So, off door slide retract. That is going to be this big slide out here. So this is going to come straight in. It kind of tilts upward just a hair and then comes in over your main subfloor. Okay. So with this in, I can still get to my refrigerator. So I'm not blocking that. If I'm stopping at a rest area or something, I'm still coming in here grabbing something out the fridge. You are not really getting to anything as far as the cabinetry or the oven or any of that type of stuff. You can see it is a very tight fit, very close. I can still come back here, grab some things out of the center pantry behind the TV area and stuff there. Now the other big slide over here, kind of the same setup here. This is called the door side slide. Now this one, when it comes in, is going to come in at a little bit slight more of an angle. It has to come up. It's a flush floor slide, so it's got to come up over the main subfloor and bring itself in. Alright, so now with that one closed, I'm not getting to the back section at all, unless I'm climbing over the island. But you can see I still have a lot of room here at the entry door to come on in, get to my fridge, all that stuff. So if you're stopping at a grocery store, someplace like that, you could still come in, throw some things in the fridge, stopping at a rest area, run in, grab a drink. I could come in here, wash my hands if I had to. So I got some access to this section here. Now, I'm going to come up here and set the camera down to just kind of show you what happens when the bed slide comes in first. So let's set this on down here. Hopefully that's somewhat of an okay view. And that slide is on an electric motor. That's currently using the slim rack slide system. All I gotta do is hit the button, bring it on in. Get sliding. You need to stop somewhere in the middle of the scene. Let off the button, don't check any of my slides. But you kind of get the idea here. This is rolled in here. So with this slide closed, I could still come up here and walk around to my bedroom. It's obviously less roomy up here with that closed, but I can scoot on around, do what I need to do. So nice little setup here. Now the one that's going to really block me off from the bedroom and even my bathroom is going to be this big slide here. So when I bring this slide in, same scenario, it's going to come straight in. Slim rack slide. These are 12-volt slide motors. They're electric motors. The downstairs are hydraulic slides, which again are still powered by 12 volt, but they are hydraulic. Okay, so now when that is in, I am not getting back there. You only got a few inches of room here. So you kind of get the idea. But again, access to my fridge, my sink, takes a few seconds, bump the room out, and you're good to go. All right, guys, thank you a ton for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I really do appreciate it. Please be sure to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. Thanks again.